the today's presentation is, should you publish your entire experience and knowledge on Udemy, right? So I'll be sharing some really cool stuff, and it will be, I would say that it can be a life-changing and transformational experience for most of the instructors, right? So if you have already published your program on Udemy, or if you are planning to publish, then I would say that I'm saving you a lot of time, and you will get a chance to make a lot of money from your courses. So I'm sure it's going to be life changing. So I want you to pay very close attention. If you want to note down something, you can have a pen and paper. And also, it's going to be fun. So let me just share. I'll just turn off my video so that you can see my screen fully. Okay. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen fully, and let's get started. So the title is, should you publish your entire experience and knowledge, like whatever you have gathered till now on Udemy? And the biggest question is why you should post on Udemy, because Udemy is awesome, right? So let me tell you why Udemy is awesome in various terms. So number one, you can sign up for free. You don't have to pay anything upfront as an investment to sign up on Udemy, right? So you can sign up free for as an instructor, and you can start teaching there, right? So there's no initial investment, right? And it's one of the best course creation platform. Like, you will find a lot of platforms out there, but uh, I would say it's the best course creation platform as well as a marketplace. So there are a lot of people there, like millions of people, right, from over like 190 countries, and it's one of the best platforms you can find to push your courses, right? So it's awesome. And of course, you can post your course for free or paid, your choice. So even if you want to put your course as a free course and you want to have a lot of students in your course, you can do that. Udemy is not going to charge you for this. And you can also publish your course for paid, right? So if you want to charge people, you can charge them and you can set your price. So it's your choice, right? You can choose whichever the way you want, and you don't have to pay anything upfront, which is awesome, right? And of course, you don't need any marketing skills. So if you are just a person who knows about your skill, like you're expert in your skill and you know how to create an online course, Udemy is great for you, right? You don't need any marketing skills because Udemy is going to do the marketing for you. So it's going to be fun. If you're not teaching, you should get immediately. And if you're already teaching, then I'm going to be sharing some really eye-opening things in this presentation. So you don't need any marketing skills to publish on Udemy. So they do marketing for you, right? If your course is good, they will do marketing for you and they will bring you students. Plus, Udemy's promotion. Like once in a while, periodic basis, they run promotions. So last year we had like the Black Friday promotion, and that was one of the best months I had on Udemy. A lot of people made a lot of money. The instructors made a lot of money there. A lot of people took a lot of courses on Udemy. It was promotion, and during that time, everybody's excited to purchase, right? So they do promotion, and then at that time, you make a lot of money. Plus, it's a volume game. So it's easy for students to spend $10 for any course, right? So you will find a lot of courses, small courses, big courses, huge courses, and it's all you can purchase for $10. And students won't mind paying $10 because if they are gaining some skill, then it's easy for them to spend $10, right? So that's why like Udemy is awesome, right? But the biggest question is, should you post your entire experience and knowledge on Udemy? That's the biggest question. So I want you to keep in mind that Udemy is awesome, right? Because we are not going to abandon Udemy. We will be publishing courses on Udemy, right? So make sure that you understand this thing. And once you understand this thing, then the coming slides, I'm going to be sharing some really cool stuff on how you can maximize your profits, right? So here's what happening for instructors. So if you have some expertise, like if you have some experience, you're already an expert, as I explained in my course also, that if you have some experience, you can teach, right? And when you can teach, you are an expert. So for example, let's say you're an expert in a particular topic. right? So maybe it may be thing that you are doing in your job, or the skill that you have learned, or you have helped somebody. So you are an expert, right? The next thing is you hear about online courses. Now there's a lot of buzz out there. There's a lot of buzz like you can make money on autopilot, and you can create online courses, and that's true. You can make money on autopilot, and of course it's a really exciting thing to have. So you hear as an expert, you hear that, hey, I can monetize my skills using online courses, and I can make money on autopilot apart from whatever I'm doing. So it's exciting, right? So you hear about it and you say, yes, I want to make money on autopilot. And then you think, wow, let me also create a course, right? So you said, okay, let me see how can I create a course. So you start learning about creating a course, and maybe you take some Udemy course on how to create a course. Or if you are in this community, you must have taken my course on how to create your course in less than 7 days. So you take a course and you understand the structure of how you can create a course, right? And one of the things that comes in most of the instructors' mind, uh, and that's the myth that people have. And what they think is, I will create the best course ever, right? I want to put my best thing outside, and I'm sure that it will become bestseller. So, the need to get perfect and creating the best ever course kicks in, right? And then what happens? The instructor spends minimum 3 to 12 months and sometimes even more for creating that huge course, one course, right? And I've seen on Udemy, there are courses with like 10 hours of content, 15 hours, 30 hours, 60 plus hours. Recently, I've seen that there was a course about 70 hours course, right? 70 hours course, they put in the time to create that huge course, right? So you can see that you want to put your best course out there, and you work a lot, you work really hard to get your first course out, and that is a huge course, right? And then you publish your entire course on Udemy, right? So this is what is happening for instructors, that traditionally how what most of the instructors are doing, they are doing the same way, right? The whatever the steps I've explained you, this is what is going on out there, right? But here's the instructor's challenge, right? Number one challenge is Udemy's promotion is always on, right? And if you have opted for their marketing promotion, then your students will pay just $10, right? So only $10 your students will be paying, right? So promotion is on, so you get only $10 during that time. Number two, if you don't opt in for Udemy promotion, right, Udemy marketing, then you can forget about selling any course, right? Because you won't get any sale without you doing marketing at the full price. And let me tell you, with my experience, I have multiple courses on Udemy, and one of my courses is priced at $200. And in the last 1 year, I had just about 2 to 3 people who paid $200 for that course, and rest of the people, they don't pay full, right? So if you have just your promotion, you're not opting in for Udemy's promotion, then you can forget about it, that somebody will buy your course at high price if you don't market. And for marketing also, you need to have a lot of things in place, right? So you can you need to opt in for Udemy promotion, right? If you don't opt in, you can't sell it at volume game, right? And when somebody enroll in your course, then not even the 10% of the students, for example, if 100 people have enrolled in your course, not even 10% of the people or students finish their course, right? So they will not go through the course. About 50% don't even open the course because they just paid $10. And it's not a pain, right? If somebody's paying just $10, it's not a challenge for them, right? So your students are just about 10% of the students are finishing the course. And it's even less for some of the courses, right? And then what you do, you need to wait as an instructor, you need to wait for Udemy's promotion to make money, right? If they don't promote, of course, your course you'll not be able to make money, and your course is not out there, right? So you need to wait for those days like Black Fridays, New Year's sale, or now Valentine's is coming. So you need to wait for those promotions to make money. Other than that, you need to promote yourself, right? Promote your courses. And when they sell the course, when somebody buys a course, instructor gets just $5 for the sale. So remember, and I want you to think this way, if you have created a course of 60 hours and somebody is enrolling in your course, you are just making $5, right? So I want you to think this for a moment so that it sinks in and you understand that, is it good, or does it even make sense to create a course which is of 60 hours or 50 hours or 10 hours even for just $5 per student, right? So these are one of the biggest challenges, but it doesn't end here. So challenges have not ended here. So let me tell you what happens. And then if some students leave negative reviews, it impacts everything. Your rating goes down, and if it gets more negative reviews, like if some people don't like it at all, right? Or if somebody's maybe like a competitor has putting some bad reviews in your course, then of course Udemy is not going to recommend your course at all. So what happened to that? Your lifelong learning, your experience and effort is wasted if your course is not being promoted by Udemy, right? I want you to understand this, that if you get bad reviews, you will not be able to make money, more money from that course. Of course, you might make money, but not big money, right? So your effort, whatever effort you have put into create the course of 60 hours, 50 hours, even 10 hours, right? The effort is wasted. And income, of course, it's low as compared to if you have 4.5 5-star rating, and if you have 3-star or 2.5 or 3.5, the income is comparison is very, there's a lot of difference in between. So if your course is a low rating, then your income will be low for sure. So the big one is now that you have created a program, a course which is worth of like 60 hours, and your entire experience you have put in. You said like, whatever I know, I'm gonna create it the huge one, right? So you did that. The big one next comes is, okay, what should I teach now, right? If you get negative reviews or if you get positive reviews, you don't know what to teach now, right? You might need to learn a new skill, work on that, and again, then you teach it, right? So it takes time, right? So if you create a big course, then there's a challenge. What should I teach? Plus, on top of all, you have no control, right? So I want you to understand this, like if you're publishing on Udemy, you have no control. So let's talk about why you don't have any control. Number one, Udemy is not your platform, right? I hope you know that, right? So Udemy is not your platform. And did you know that if something is not your platform, like there's a like Google has made some changes. So there were a lot of businesses. Let me tell you a story on that, a real story, of course. So there were a lot of businesses who were relying on Google advertisement and Google search for their business. So they spend a lot of money in SEO, and they spend a lot of money in Google Ads. And for most of the people who are using Google Ads, their only source of getting traffic was Google, right? So they just post the ad on Google, they get people, and then they make money, right? But one day, Google just basically turned off their ads for some categories. They said, no, we are not going to promote these categories at all, right? And when we talk about the algorithm, they've changed their algorithm, right? So the people who are ranking on top, they are lost in one night. And for most people who are just focusing on Google Ads for their business is washed away overnight. Maybe they were making hundreds and thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in a month, but overnight their business was washed away because that was the only source they had, right? And they did not have any control over Google, or you don't have any control over any other platform, right? So the question for you is, do you have control over Udemy platform? That whom course, like which course they are going to promote? Can you tell? Of course not, right? And if some course got negative reviews, will they promote it? You don't know, right? Will they or will not? Because there's a lot of confusion here. Like they may or they may not. So literally, you have no control over the platform. And again, the big question is it safe to put all your eggs in one basket? Right? Think about it. If Udemy is the only source of revenue generation for you from online courses, then is it safe to be there all in? Right? That's the biggest question because what who knows that Udemy may change their algorithms that your course who were ranking on first page of the Udemy sections, it goes into the 10th page, right? And nobody sees that course, right? So does it make sense? I hope not. Of course, it doesn't make sense, right? So this is about the instructor's challenge, like why it doesn't make sense to put in all your eggs in one basket. And we discussed about what are the challenges your instructors face. So let's talk about the students because it's not about just about you, it's also about the students, right? So who are taking your courses, what their challenges. Number one, most students love collecting courses on Udemy. It's a $10 sale. Whenever the $10 sale happen, they just collect all the courses they want to learn in future. You see, in future. They don't think that, okay, I have this problem, I want to learn a skill, let me just take this course. No, because this is how the promotion works, right? You need to buy the courses. If the promotion ends, then you will pay more. So most students on Udemy love to collect courses, right? Plus, when they just love to collect courses, they don't complete. They don't complete. As I explained earlier, less than 10% students only complete the course. So, of course, if they don't complete, they don't get results. Now, you as an instructor, you are creating the course for people to learn so that you can help them, right? And you can make money. And if students is not learning, they're not getting results, is your purpose fully solved? No, right? So they don't get results, then it doesn't make sense. Then they are already overwhelmed and confused with a lot of content. So if you have a course of 50 hours, I can promise you not even 5% people will complete the entire course, right? So because it's huge, people don't have patience. They need quick results. They want to know that this is my problem, I want to solve this problem. Or this is the thing I want to learn, I want to learn very specific thing, right? If you put the entire course of 50 hours, 60 hours, even 10 hours, they get confused and it's quite overwhelming for them. It's not their mistake, it's a human nature. We get overwhelmed, right? And we don't learn that. And then there's no practical support. So even students don't ask that because they think, oh, I've just paid $10, I should not bother the instructor, what they will think, what if they don't respond, right? Because the commitment was low on the pricing, right? And as an instructor, if you have got 1,000 students who pay $10, then if somebody asks you for one-on-one personalized information or one-on-one coaching or one-on-one help, you won't help them until you charge them more, right? So you start avoiding those things, like you start avoiding answering questions, or you just answer the questions which are very basic, right? So practically, the student doesn't get uh, the support that they need, and you're also not motivated because, uh, of course, you're not made a lot of money from them, right? So that is one of the areas where instructors stop responding, right? But if the student have paid like $100 or $200, you would care more for them, and that's the truth. People may think that no, it's not the case, but that's the truth, right? The people who pay you more, you care more about them because they are serious about their results. The students are serious about their results, and you are also serious about their results, right? So no practical support, and it doesn't fully solve their problems, and they don't learn the skill. So what happens when they don't learn and when they don't solve their problem? The trust level on instructor goes down. Now, it's not an instructor mistake because instructor has done his best to put in the course outside and given everything that they can, right? But if they are not able to consume the content quickly, then they think, no, no, this instructor is not good. I should not take courses from this. Let me find some other course which is small, short, and let me learn specific things, right? So the trust level on the instructor goes down. So students don't trust more, right? So that's one of the challenge. Now, when students enroll in a course, what they need, of course, they want to learn something new or they want to solve their problem, right? Now, student is nothing but like they can be professionals, they can be entrepreneurs, they can be any level, right? So what they need, they want to either learn or they want to solve some problem, right? But actually what they're looking for is the result and accountability to succeed. And when you are selling your program, the entire program, the big one on Udemy, they don't get results because nobody gets results from the huge content. People get results only when they have specific content given to them, specific to their problem, right? And then there is no accountability. So what they're looking for is the support from you, right? So if they have your support and if they want to get results, then it will be their success. That then this is their success, right? So they need results and accountability to succeed. So what's the path now? You've seen that for instructors, it's a pain, right? And there are a lot of challenges. And on the other hand, the students also are in pain, which is getting unnoticed from the instructor's eyes because they don't see what their students are going through, right? So Udemy is great platform. So, but there should be a better way, right? So if you're looking for the better way, then you should wait. Okay, so let me tell you what's the path. Use Udemy as front end only, right? So you don't put your entire experience and knowledge on Udemy. Use it only for front end. So here's the path for maximum, not maximum, minimum. So here's the path for minimum 5 times more revenue and profit for you. So whatever you're earning on Udemy, you will earn minimum 5 times from this system, right? So I'm going to show you now. So number one is, first, you do this already. You identify your big course and program topic, right? So if you are creating the course for Udemy, the entire course for 60 hours, I want you to hold. And I want you to identify that, okay, this is the course I want to publish, right? We are not decided yet what to publish on Udemy, what not to publish, right? So just identify the big course. The next is you need to create a sales funnel. A sales funnel is nothing but the step-by-step process for your prospects to become your customer, right? Or to upsell them your main programs, right? So if you're selling something extra, then that becomes your upsell. So if you're selling if you have a Udemy student and you're selling a Udemy course, another Udemy course, that is an upsell, right? So you should have a sales funnel. Then you need to finalize your front end, which you can post on Udemy. Now, the course should be worth $10 only, right? It should not be like 500 or $1,000 course you should not put on Udemy. As a front end, it means people will learn from something from there and they will buy it for $10, right? So you make sure that it's value packed and better than other courses or very specific to the problem or result, right? So you need to make sure that happens and then you promote your Udemy course. So when you promote your Udemy course, you need to have marketing skills, right? So of course, if you don't have, you need to start learning marketing, right? So you promote your course because if you don't promote, uh, of course, the students will not be coming to your course. Udemy does promote, but if it sees that there is some traction in the course already, then they promote more. So you need to promote your course also. And then you engage with the students and add value by answering the questions. Now, the biggest thing here is you're not posting your entire program. So if you have a 50 hours course, or say for example 10 hours course, you just put 1 hour of front end in the on Udemy, right? And if they sell for $10, you won't mind because your main program will sell for higher price. So you can make more money and you don't have to worry that what should I create next, right? So that's a minimum 5x more revenue path. Next, then you invite them to join your Facebook community. Now it's completely legal from Udemy side that you can invite people to join your Facebook communities. You are not allowed to collect email addresses or personal information from them, but you can invite them to Facebook community, and that's absolutely okay, right? The Facebook community should be for adding more value, right? So whenever people come to your group, you should add more value, right? It's not just selling, it's adding more value and showing them the path that there's more they can learn, there's more they can grow, right? And then you engage people in community. So you can go live, you can create polls to know more about them, what they're looking for. You can post more, post more often, and you can have some time fun as well, right? So it's all about engagement in the community. And then you talk about your main programs, right? It's absolutely okay because you're selling because they need it, right? If somebody is facing any problem, they need your help, and that's why you should promote your program, right? If somebody wants to learn a new skill and get certified, if you have that program, if you're not selling, you're doing injustice to them, right? So you need to sell your program. You need to talk about your program and you need to tell them that, hey, this is the program. If you want to join, go ahead and do it. And you need to make sure that your program should be irresistible and it should be valuable, right? And the interested people will definitely join, right? So now you know the entire process, right? It's a very simple process, not complicated. So how much can you charge for your main program? So on the front end, you have Udemy course, which is about 5 to 10% of your main program. And from there, you bring people on Facebook group, you add value, ask them more information, then you propose your main program. So how much should you charge or how much can you charge? And I can promise you that you would earn at least 10 to 100 times more what you earn on Udemy per student. And I'm not faking this because I am actually doing it. And the maximum I've tested was about 120%, but I'm just being conservative and putting it in here 100 because it looks like a good number, right? So you would earn at least 10 to 100 times more what you earn from Udemy per student, right? So if somebody is paying you on Udemy $10, you earn only $5. So here you would be earning at least $50 to $500 or more, right? So we don't put cap, it will be more of course, right? So this is what you can charge. And let me know in the comments, are you excited about charging this much? And it's not just about you charging and making money, it's also about you're helping your students even more to get results, right? To solve their problem. So it's a win-win for both of you, right? So are you excited about charging this much to your students and make more money, right? I hope you are. So let me show you one of my webinar stats. Of course, you don't sell it on as a video, right? If it's a higher value, right? So you need to show them that what is the value of the program, and then you build up the value and show them that okay, if they buy at this price, it's a huge win for them, and it's a huge win for you as well, right? So this is one of my webinar stats, which is taken from last year. So the sign up rate was about 35.28%, which is pretty good. And the show up rate you can see here is 396 people came on live session and 296 people came on replay session. Okay, so pretty good, about 77.32% show up rate, which is huge. If you just say that people who attended live, 10% of them also attended, say, replay, you can just reduce it to like 60, 65%, which is still huge. Like not many people in the market get this kind of open rate because you have already built trust with your students, right? Through your front end on Udemy. So of course they will show up and of course they will learn more about this and they would love to learn from you, right? And the average sales conversion from that webinar is 23.12%. So you can see, you can calculate the number. And what was my revenue share? Of course, it was 100%. I'm not sharing revenue with anyone because it's all my platform. I have full control, right? And I can help people the way I want. I can basically sell more things if they are interested in, or if I'm coming up with something new certifications or new programs, then I can sell them when I want. I don't have to wait for a month to end to send emails or send communication, right? So I can do whenever I want, and students can interact with me whenever they want, right? And my revenue share is 100%, which is amazing, right? And the best part is it's a profit because you're not paying anything on paid advertisements. You're getting students from Udemy, right? Which is amazing. You don't pay for ads and you make money. It's very rare case you can find. So this is the stats of the webinar, and I hope that you can see the possibility of how much you can earn and how much you can help people, right? Of course, you cannot help much if somebody has taken your Udemy course, but if somebody has paid you say $200, $300, $500, they will be committed to learn more from you, and they will be committed to, and you will also be committed to their success, right? So this is one of the stats I've shown you, and I have a couple of more. So I hope you realize the value of this, and I want you to try this model, because if you just put all your eggs in one basket, it doesn't make sense, right? The income can wash away overnight. We have no idea, right? So you can see the power of the hybrid model, right? Udemy plus your platform. I don't want you to you need to promote on Udemy. That's my thing, right? So you should have courses on Udemy. Without Udemy, this platform will work, your platform will work, but you need to do a lot of marketing, which Udemy is doing for you, right? So plus Udemy plus your platform is the powerful thing and is for your success, right? So I hope you can see the process and the power of hybrid model. So if you are looking for help, then I have set aside some time in the next 48 hours. What you can do is you can go to abhaysharma.com/talk, right? And you will see my calendar there. You can just book a time, and then you can fill up the questionnaire. There's a small application form, and book an appointment with me. Now, this is what we'll do on the session. It's a completely free session, so of course you don't have to pay anything, right? And of course you are like, if you don't want to implement this, that's absolutely okay, right? But if you think you are an instructor, you have some skills that you can leverage. If you want to help more people, if you want to make more money, but you have no idea what my offer should be, what my front end should be, what my back end should be, what should be the process to get people from Udemy to my platform. If you don't know, then this session is for you. And the best part, it's completely free. And I'm going to create a step-by-step blueprint for you so that you know that how it is going to work, and you can implement that on your own, right? And if you need my help, I can also help you implement that, right? But there's no charge for this, and it's a free session. The only catch is if you are an instructor, or if you have some skill that you want to share with people, you want to help more people, you want to make money online, then this session is for you, right? And if you have no experience, if you have no idea what you are doing, and you think that you cannot solve any problem, you cannot teach somebody, then this session is not for you, right? So I'm very specific about this session, and to be honest, the spaces are limited because I will be doing it personally. So of course, when you book the calendar, it's all about availability, right? So you book the calendar, you will see some time slots. Okay, I will not be available for all, right? So that's why I've kept some time slots on the calendar. So I just want to make sure that if you are interested, you apply, and then we talk one-on-one. So I'll be spending one-on-one time with you, and let's create a blueprint for you so that you can create this hybrid model for your business growth and have full control over your online journey, right? So I want you to go to abhaysharma.com/talk, and also I'll put this in the comments below. So you can just go ahead and book your slot, and I can't wait to speak to you very soon. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you are looking to start your journey, or if you want to continue and grow more with this, then just go ahead, go to abhishama.com/talk, and book your slot, and let's create something transformational from your business. And I can promise you that this will be the most valuable 45 minutes you have ever spent on your business, the online journey that you have, right? So I can promise you that. So go ahead, go to abhaysharma.com/talk and book your session. And I look forward to talking to you very, very soon. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. And bye bye for now.